All right. I just wanted to I just want to say I'm back from yesterday. I put a link in the description box about a great elder named Bobby Hemmett, and pretty much just talking about finding the God within you, or looking within yourself, if I'm not mistaken. Um, you know, we come around to this day and time and start figuring out who we are. Many of us went through a lot of stuff as we were growing up. It could be either being what they consider the black sheep, um, going through so much unheard of chaos, confusion. People been nitpicking at us. People been coming after us. People been mocking us. Um, some of them, well, many of those people that have the low vibrational energies come after us by going after people. It don't matter who they. It's somebody that might be close to you. It could be children that you have. It could be anything, and they come after you. You have to know within yourself, because you have the divine right to protect you and yourself along the way, and you have to keep yourself moving forward on this journey. I assure you, things will get better for you once you start looking within, and you start facing the hard times of reality to realize that you are a divine being, and you have to know it in here and in here. You are most definitely great. You are the definition of greatness. You just have to look within yourself. You understand? You have to realize that the creator did not create junk, because you're not junk. You are how you doing, Jax? You are greatness personified, point blank, period. And there are going to be obstacles in your way, but you can look within and know that I can overcome those obstacles. Why? Because you have the divine within you. You are a being spiritually living a human experience, and you have to understand this. You can make things better for yourself by thinking positive, by knowing in your hardest of hearts that you are the personification of greatness, and that the divine creator or the primary creator created you, and you have a life purpose. Whatever that purpose is, you can achieve it. You will come across people that will hate on you, but you have to face that reality and think about this. The reason why they hate on you is because that is the part of your ego that don't want you to achieve your goals. That's the little side of you projecting itself out to stop you for growing. You understand? You have so much achievements that you can achieve here. You can make the world your oyster. But it's all about how you think of yourself and how you feel about you. The devil is the lower self. Pleasure to meet you too. Pleasure to meet you too. You, yeah, it's time to, yeah, it's time to oil up. You are the one that you've been looking for to save you. You have that spark of divinity in you. You have that divine spark of that divine in you. And no one can stop you but you. You know, I don't know where everybody is from, for a state, city, or whatever. But we are heading in the winter solstice. And I posted up a video a while ago of a young lady that talks about um, winter solstice uh, 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 rituals to align yourself with that solstice, so you won't get caught in the madness of the winter solstice. And I said, follow this sister or follow this young lady. I can't remember her name. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. Prepare yourself for the matters at hand, and always know that the person that say you can't do it is a reflection of your ego that don't want you to achieve. So you have to do the shadow work to dig deeper within yourself and to get rid of that ego that don't want you to achieve, and realize that the divine did not create you because you're not junk. You came here on a divine purpose. You probably came here to be the most positive person, most wealthiest person. Who knows what is in store for you? Heck, even down to people that's negative, don't you know they have a divine purpose too? You know what that divine purpose is for the negative people? To also have the experience of the divine, to know how it is to be on the negative side. This is no lie. Because we're all spiritual beings, even the low level ones or the low vibration ones, they spiritual too. They just want a lower vibration. Lower vibration. That's what they on. If you're not on that lower vibration, you don't have to feed into that. But if they come across you, smile about it. And you have a great day. I'm gonna go keep doing what I'm doing. And realize that is the lower self of you projecting itself out and trying to stop you from doing what you came here to do. I can't tell you what you came here to do, but you know why you came here. You're finding out yourself because you're finding out more about who you are by being on your path to greatness. You're finding about your divine light within you. And that's why they call it self-discovery. Those epiphanies is dealing with your self-discovery. The divine is in you. Whatever you believe in, it is in you. There's a group, Mary, that said, they say like they know that God is in them or something like that. They said God is in me or something like that. I can't remember the song all the way. You got it. God is in you. The divine shine is light within you and it projects outwardly. That's what makes you great. We all have our shortcomings in life. We all do. But that's a part of the journey. That's how you find out how strong you really are. These obstacles make you stronger every day, whatever the obstacle is. And you can turn the tables by knowing that the Creator created you to do the greatness that you were sent here to do. And I feel like me coming on here today, somebody needed to hear the message. They probably going through something. They probably facing some hardships. They probably going through some stuff that they don't know how to explain. They probably went through emotions that they could not control. It could have been them losing a loved one. It could be them losing a job. It could be them going through who knows what. But I came here to tell you, you, you are divinely special, and that you were selected to have this experience on this planet. And this experience is going to make you. It's not going to break you unless you allow it. You are great. You always been great. People just didn't pay attention to your greatness, but you know your greatness. And I just want to share this with you. No matter what obstacle, what problems you may face, you always found a way to overcome that. You know why? Because you are chosen, because you were the black sheep of your family. You were here to break these generational curses. And if you have children, your job is to guide them to keep away those curses that was put on you and your family. You are the one that's here to shatter that generational curses. You are. You are the one that's going to pick yourself up with the divine protecting you, that light within you, that aura within you, and do what you came here to do. You are a great one. And you are here to achieve your goals that you set out to do. And you are totally remarkable. Always keep that in mind. Regardless what anybody say to you. You know, we come into this whole shift of energy that took place in 11/11, that portal that opened. This is the newfound energy that everybody's been trying to obtain. You have to feel it and know it. Speak it to existence. My spirit to give me the energy to achieve my goals that I want to achieve. And with the divine help and the divine in me, we are one. We are one. And that's what you need to know. You know, I've been called names, I've been called frauds, I've been called everything in the book, but you know what? That can't break me. I know who I am. Do I have emotions? Yes, I do. Because because I'm also living a human experience, just like you are. You get hurt like I get hurt. That's just what it is. That's how life goes. But you have to put them bootstraps on and face the hardships of reality and say, I can achieve it. I know that the Creator loves me because I'm still here breathing. Even if I'm not breathing, the Creator still loves me. But long if I can make a change in the world or make a mark in this world that I know that is well fit, that's all that matters. Every day that you take, every breath that you take, every step that you take, know it or not, it is a part of your greatness. And you need to know that. The littlest things in life that you do, not just for yourself and others, it means a lot. You just probably don't know. And yes, evolution, I'm glad you remember 11/11. And I'm glad that you see that you know God is in you. And I'm glad you're listening on the road. You know, I'm staying off the grid. I'm glad you said you said time to oil up. Yes. Everything that y'all say, I'm looking at that. And you're looking at that. Look, I'm a sheer reflection of how you think about yourself. Know it or not, I am a sheer reflection of how you truly feel about yourself. Does that make any sense? You probably went through some crazy ish yesterday, last night, who knows, to this morning, who knows? But you needed to hear this because this is how you really feel about yourself. I was a good brother of mine, and I remember, I don't know if y'all remember when I mentioned about a while back, I mentioned about the breath or breathing tech, how the breath is important, right? And I gotta thank this brother. His name is William Jolly Bay, real close brother of mine. I knew him for 20 years. Okay, and I told you about the breath. Look at this book, The Breath. The author name is Dr. Malachi York. The breath. The breath is very important on achieving your goals and also mastering yourself spiritually. That breath means a lot. The way you breathe means a lot. And I kept on saying how the way we supposed to breathe is how the way a baby breathes. You can actually heal yourself from breathing, know it or not. This is why it's important for us to go out in nature. This is why you got people that call themselves tree huggers because they actually go to a tree and hug it and they have a whole conversation with nature, with the tree. People don't even know a tree is a living organism. They have feelings too. Do you not know that all the trees are connected on this planet? If not, they're connected all, yeah, they're pretty much connected all across the planet because what? The roots are actually underground and the underground goes into the waters. Did you not know this? Everything is interconnected. Even now when it rains, the rain helps the tree, and the tree what? Gives what? Oxygen. We are totally divinely connected to nature. There was no such thing as religion back then. We were spiritual by nature. We knew everything was connected to nature. We were so connected to nature that we would go ahead, sit down next to a tree or sit down in nature and we would observe and we would find things to eat, berries. If we had to eat meat, it was probably fish. Hey, Jax, welcome back. I mean, we are living proof of who we are. We have to remember, by nature, we are naturally born spiritual. By nature, we didn't need a religion to tell us any of this. On this path, you hopefully you'll find somebody that's on the same vibration on the chord as you are. Why? Because you need it sometime. And that person that you meet on your journey that's just like you is another reflection on who you are and how you feel about yourself. And if they negative, that's a reflection of your lower self thinking how the way you really are on a lower level. And you have to face it by doing the shadow work. Shadow work could be having a therapist, it could be you digging deep and trying to get rid of all of the traumas that you probably went through in your life. You probably had an abusive parent, relationship, whomever, whatever the case may be. These are traumas that deals with shadow work within yourself. Hurt people hurt people. And daggone it, you are truly divine and you need to know that. And, I just wanted to let you know that you are loved regardless. You are loved. And no one can hurt you unless you invite them to hurt you. You are truly the one that stands out of your family, and at the same time, your family that been messing with you, that mistreated you, they always find a way to what? Come back and ask you for help. Because you are that one. You are that one that's going to break these curses. Sometimes you don't have nowhere to go, nobody to talk to, but you can go to nature and talk to nature. You can talk to the creator. You can literally do a meditation and calm yourself down and just listen to nature and let her speak to you. And I really hope these words are helping you along the way, because you need to know who you are, why you here. You are here. You are here to live the experience that you have chosen to go through to make you the better version of you, and to learn. Peace, family. How you doing? And to learn, and to learn what you need to do to make yourself better and to make your world a better place to do what you came here to do by the Almighty Divine, Him or herself, however you proclaim the divine. But it starts with you. It starts with you. Don't let nobody take your joy from you. Because when you do that, you're giving them your power. That's what makes you you. Everybody have their own unique way of being and showing their divinely ways and gifts and so on. Everybody don't have the same divine gifts or none of that stuff. Everybody. Hey Capricorn, what's that? One was it? 1111. I'm trying to say it right. I don't mess you up, okay? But you need to know this. All of us do. It's a shame how many people on this realm are hurt, and they want to hurt you. You like, yo, I ain't do nothing to you. But you got to think, what traumas did they go through? Are they having a bad day? We got to question that. Well, if the person having a bad day, let me go this way and leave your tail alone, because I don't want that energy on me. I don't. Because you could be listening to your music, dancing and stuff like, you could be at work dancing, listening to your music and your job done. And it takes that one person to try to mess you up, and the energy will make you off. You're like, whoa, what's this? And then you got to try to get back into the tune of things. You know what I'm saying? You just getting things moving, and then, oh, what's going on, King Bay, my brother? What's happening, brother? Hey, um, you got to look at that. I'm going to send you that video that we did yesterday. All right, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna send it to you. Matter of fact, you're checking our group chat that we have, brother. You know what I'm saying with brother Joseph. But I'm going back into like, yo, we gotta remember who we are and enjoy life, man. The hell, like, yo, we can't let these people mess out our flow, man. You gotta get back into the flow of things and breathe in and be like, yeah, I feel that. Let that mofo go ahead and mess up their day. Don't let them mess up your day. Tupac said it best. Keep your head up. That's it. Keep your head up. And it says, ooh, child, things are going to get easier. But that was a sample of another song. And saying, ooh, child, things are going to get easier. Things are going to get brighter. You know what I'm saying? You look at all of that. Look, man, you listen, brothers, sisters, whomever going to watch this message was for you. Whomever was going through some ish, you needed that refreshing energy. Be like, yo, I can't let this fool or this person or life get the best of me. I gotta achieve this. I have to achieve this. It is your divine right to do what you came here to do. Like I said, I can't tell you what you came here to do. Only you know. Not everybody is a divine being, though. Keep that in mind. What makes you unique is because you always been what they consider the black sheep of your family. And you are the one or ones that they're going to lean on. Some of them even guided you on your path, and you like wasn't ready during the time, and then you just had that epiphany, or what they call that eureka moment, and was like, "Whoa, hold up!" And you were listening to these spiritual people talking about numerology. They're talking about astrology, astronomy, whatever the case may be. OBE is out of body experiences, and you like, "Hey, this sounds familiar." Or they're talking to you about what life have to offer, and you like, hey, I heard this at home from either my mom, dad, grandmother, grandfather, aunt, uncle, whoever. Okay, let me uh let me go deeper into this. And here you are, this rising. You didn't have to watch me, but you chose to watch me. You chose to watch this channel. Maybe something say, hey, let's see what he's talking about today. But you got to look at the divine within you. Listen, the devil is your lower self, y'all. Shaitan or Satan is your lower self. Right. Or like, whoa, what you mean? Your lower self is the devil. That ego that's constantly getting in your way. When you hear somebody say, oh, you ain't all of that, or you ain't this, or that's your lower self revealing itself to you through somebody else. That vessel that said that in front of you. That's what it is. And you gotta face it and do that damn shadow work. Like, oh shit, I gotta work on myself then. Shoot, I mean, hold up. I'm feeling good about myself, but then somebody just come out of nowhere and say, I'm not all of that. Grand Rising, how you doing, Miss Shelley? How you doing? You say to yourself, like, yo, okay, you saying I'm not this, I'm not all this, I'm not all of that. And this person could be a complete stranger. It could be a family member. Who knows? It could be, quote unquote, your so-called best friend. Damn, you just said I ain't all of that. And you get mad at them, you got to realize, don't get mad at them. That's what you really think about yourself at that moment. That is the reflection of your lower self, that devil, that shaitan energy that you have within you. That's the part of that ego. Ego means easing God out. Thanks to Dr. Malachi York on that. You eat that God within you is easing itself out and it's showing you, hey, you ain't all of that. The heck you mean I ain't all of that? You don't even know me. It could be somebody that don't know you. It could be a family member that's been jealous of you. Who knows? But you gotta face it. And you know what? Charge it to the game like, okay, you that's your thought of me. You don't have to say it to him verbally. You can be like, okay, well, you have a great day. And go about your business. And then you know what you do? You focus on bettering yourself day by day. That is your job, is to become the better version of you. Nobody can do it but you. If you find friends that are real friends and good friends along the way that's on the same path as you, you get the thumbs up. You feel what I'm saying? But it's not guaranteed you're going to find that. So you know what? You can only uplift yourself. Find things that can help uplift you. Also work on the breathing tactics. We are supposed to breathe like babies breathe. A lot of this stuff that I'm telling you, people that practice Hinduism, yoga, they know this stuff. Even people that practice martial arts know this. They tell you everything is dealing with your breathing. Don't you know, okay, those people that rap, that do rap music, they got to focus on their breathing too. Everything begins with the breath. When it comes down to doing things and healing yourself and achieving things, even down to meditation, you're dealing with the breath. Even while I'm talking, I'm managing my breathing. And it's helping me think about things before I say it, so it can really make sense, so you can feel what I'm saying. You know, always know that the God is within you, and that the devil is your lower self. You know how a lot of people get possessed? the lower self and becoming a weak vessel. They already had hate, lust, and all that in their vessel, or they probably went through some stuff, whomever, whatever the case may be. But it's something I guarantee you dealing with the lower self and becoming a weak vessel, not having faith or not having that divine love. Who knows? I guarantee you something dealing with that. I'm giving you examples. I'm not putting it in order either. What's going on, brother Rashid? How you doing, brother? Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. You know, we lived in a world where so many portals opened up and so many people have weak vessels that they are becoming walk-ins on this planet. And you ask yourself, what is a walk-in? A person that has a weak vessel in the spirit can walk into their body and take over their body, and it can cause them also to what? Be negative too, which is also showing you a reflection of what you really think of yourself. Because you got to remember, guess what? When we say, and if you're a Christian or Catholic, whatever your spiritual practices are, that lower self, which is also what they call demons, they don't have emotions or feelings, and they're only going to see what they see within you, and they're going to make that be a reflection, because that's what you really think of yourself. That is that lower self, that shaitan energy, or that low level energy you have within yourself, and them demons feed off of that too. Why? Because they know your weakness. It could be how you might think about how the way you look or whatever the case may be. And I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I mean, really, this is crazy. It's like it's so many ways that I can go into details. Okay, for starters, many of us probably have a family member that's weak mentally and spiritually, and they just come at you for no reason, or some so-called friend or an associate come at you for no reason. You could be helping them out, doing everything possible to help this individual out, and they never show you gratitude. They don't show nobody gratitude. They have this sense of entitlement, and you still helping them because you have this loving heart of this godly love or this divine love, because you want to help out this person and you see the greatness in them, right? But they still show you that they're ungrateful. That is more than likely a traumatized mind, which is equal to a weak vessel, which opened this vessel up to something that was negative, that is and attached to itself, and it started reflecting on what you could think about yourself. Does that make any sense? And that vessel that took on that spirit or that energy, it inhabits their body for a while, and it feeds off that negative energy that they have within themselves, and they project everybody energy that they look at themselves on a negative note, and that can cause chaos all around the atmosphere. Does that make any sense? See, this is what the things that's really going on that people don't talk about. These things latch on to whatever you have negative about you and feed off of it, and it also brings fear. This realm is real serious, if that make any sense to y'all. So I just wanted to go on that little rant. Something told me to say this to whomever that's watching. And it's not your fault. Just know that you gotta do that shadow work and work on that breathing. And like I said, go out in nature sometime. Hell, get off the goddamn cell phone and get off the YouTube and be going outside sometime. You know, I don't know where none of y'all live at. You probably have a park you can go to and be like, yo, I'm gonna just chill today. If you off from work, take a breather. Heck, go to a daggone library or go to some place and get some coffee and just go in and isolation mode at that moment, and get in isolation mode and just reflect on yourself, reflect on things that you have going on. Always reflect back on what you need to work on, or the things that you feel like you need to do, and try your best day by day to achieve it. because you are nothing more but greatness itself. Everybody that's great have their shortcomings in life, but they always find a way to bounce back, and that's what you're here to do. You feel what I'm saying? You always bounce back from all of the daggone obstacles and trials and errors. You always have. Why? Because you are closely connected to the divine, her or himself or itself. You are a part of the all, and the all is a part of you. You can make things manifest at will if you do the proper what? The proper breathing, the proper shadow work, the proper tactics to make yourself better, and to reflect on things to make yourself better as well, and to look back and say, you know what? I need to work on this. I need to work on that. Let me go ahead and see what I can do for myself to become better. And hey, let me go ahead and learn how to create an auric field to protect myself and shield myself from energy vampires and those that want to try to mess up my day, because they are not having a good day and they had that weak vessel to bring forth that negative energy on the ego within me that feel a certain way about me, that's going to try to shoot me down so it can mess up my day. And I hope you follow me on what I said, because I ain't gonna remember none of that stuff. I feel like that was a download or something that had to say that. So my thing to you is, take your day day by day. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself. And know that the divine did not create you as junk, because you are someone that is special, unique, and you're talented and you're phenomenal. Keep that in mind. And let the naysayers be naysayers, and don't feed into that energy, because when you feed into that energy, it's going to put you in a space that you do not like. But sometimes you have to bring yourself down to that lower level to check stuff. Keep that in mind. You do have to check that every once in a while. You can be all highly spiritual and high vibrational, but sometimes being a supreme being, or being a spiritual high vibrational being, you got to bring it down to verbally chin check the ego or that vessel, and keep it moving and bring your vibrations back up. But that auric field, you can use that auric field to bring you down that notch, just to verbally check that being or that energy, and then raise it back up and go about your business. How do you create an auric field? Easy. Meditate, close your eyes. You can count to 5 and think about a color. You can look up the colors if you want to, or you can think about a color and let that be your auric field to protect you, or your auric force field to protect you from these energies. You can also wear certain crystals. And I'm gonna do another live about the crystals, because I got the crystal magic book in my book bag. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to do another live later on today, okay? And show you about the book again like I did last time. Because I'm adding more books to the library to help you on your journey, like I'm helping myself. Good morning. So everything that I tell you, I'm practicing it. And it's working. It's working. And today is a great day. So I want to let y'all know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Keep in mind that you are the divine. You are a reflection of the divine, and the divine is in you. And you are filled with love, light. You also filled with darkness, which is also dealing with where we came from. 9 months in the womb, in the darkness, and we came into the light. The darkness is also bringing balance to the light, which is dealing with the yin yang energy. The yin yang energy deals with both light and dark as one. So you have both sides. Sometimes you do have to check that energy when it reveals itself to you. And on that note, family, I love you all. I appreciate you too, Miss Shirley. I appreciate you too. Miss Shelley, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Um, no problem. Peace, love, and divine love to all of y'all. Let me go ahead and try to enjoy the rest of my day. I'm a probably, if I don't do the live today on the crystal book And I'm gonna see if I can find the crystal that you can use for protection from negative energies. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow morning after I take I gotta get ready for class tonight. So I'm gonna just try and enjoy my day, and I want you all to enjoy your day and have a lovely, great day, and keep on moving forward and keep on striving. Okay.